Yeah, Jane, we are in the Pacific Palisades neighborhood. So this is between Santa Monica and Malibu, the beautiful mountains above the Pacific Ocean. A gorgeous neighborhood here, but it is decimated. There's nothing left. From where I'm standing, I can look left and right. I can see through the trees. There are no homes. I can't see a single home left standing in this entire neighborhood. It's at least 5,000 homes and businesses that have been damaged or burned to the ground here. And of course, each home has its own family, its own story. This home, I know the people had lived here for 30 years. So a lot of memories in this home. There's nothing left. So you can only hope that maybe in a week, maybe 2 weeks, they're able to come back, Jane, and maybe salvage something, whether it's the wind chimes that are still in the tree there, or even if it's like the Spanish tiles that are still out here that survived the fire in this block wall out front. Salvage something, salvage some sort of memory here so they're able to take that with them as they begin to rebuild here or somewhere else in the future, Jamie. And it is like this, house after house after block after block.
Well, people want to get back to their homes to see what they can salvage, as you mentioned. Are people allowed to return?
They sure do. No, the short answer is no. And we haven't seen too many people up in this neighborhood on the Palisades Fire returning back up here because there are such strict roadblocks down below along the Pacific Coast Highway. On the other fire that we've been at, the Eaton Fire up north of Los Angeles in the Pasadena, Altadena neighborhood, people are parking below the fire zone, the evacuation zone, and walking up into those neighborhoods more and more. So there are people, and you can't blame them. I mean, you're not allowed to do this, but you can't blame them. Imagine if it was your house or my house. I know I'd want to go back in to see if I still had a house, and if I didn't, what I might be able to salvage from the rubble in there. So you're not allowed to go back in, probably for many more days to come, but people are trying to sneak their way in there, even on bike, if not on foot, Jane. And I do want to mention there's a delay between us because nothing's working out here. There's no power, there's no water, there's nothing. So there's a delay. The signal strength is really weak, so apologize for that. Thanks for bearing with us.
Yeah, a 4-second delay with Jared there. As he mentioned, people wanting to get back to their homes, but they're not allowed right now. Others aren't going to obey the rules. So we have heard of concerns of looting. Are you seeing anything? What are the concerns there, and how is that being addressed? We talked about the National Guard.
No, I haven't seen any. Yeah, I haven't seen any looters, but there were arrests yesterday. I did talk to a father and son who say they stayed at their home in the Eaton Fire area and got looters away from their neighborhood. There were people coming in pretending to be there. Oh, we're here to help. We're here to help. They clearly were not. So some people are taking it upon themselves to prevent that from happening. You mentioned the National Guard. They arrived very early this morning before dawn. The National Guard is now at all the roadblocks below the Palisades Fire, preventing people from coming in. Their presence allows the law enforcement officers, the sheriff's deputies who would normally be doing traffic control down there, it allows them to get into the neighborhoods, patrol the neighborhoods, and hopefully prevent more looting there.
Jared Dillingham, live for us in California. Thank you for bringing us these just heartbreaking stories here. Thank you.